What's up guys, this is Ashwin. Today I'm going to be relocating my vacuum canisters right here. I saw this kit made by Turner Motorsports where they actually relocate these vacuum canisters that are underneath the intake manifold to free up a bunch of space here. And I really wanted to do that because eventually I want to relocate my inlets, not my inlets, but my intakes to this side with relocated inlets, just to simplify the whole engine bay. These can be anywhere, so that's why I'm relocating them. It just frees it up, and I'll have a bunch of space here to put some inlets.
So the reason why you can relocate your vacuum canisters is because all they do is hold vacuum. So it doesn't matter if they're in the stock location or in the relocated location, they're still in the same place within the system, you know, after the vacuum pump. So you're good. So the reason why you still want to keep them, you know, the vacuum canisters are responsible for holding vacuum. So even if you're under certain conditions like braking a lot and anything, you will still have enough vacuum to actuate your wastegates. But yeah, that's why you should still keep them and not delete them.
So this rusted bracket right here that holds the vacuum canisters is held in by two 10mm. There's one right here and then one all the way down there, all rusted up. I'm hoping that it will come out. It snapped. Oh, I lied. There's actually three 10 mils. Hopefully, this other one doesn't look as bad. I mean, best case scenario, I broke it rather than stripping it on there. I'm pretty sure I don't even need those bolts anyways. If I do, I'll just drill them out or something. So anyways, I'm gonna disconnect these. Disconnect them from the bottom as well. They're not gonna be coming off, so I'm gonna cut them. There we go. Get this trash thing out here. Alright, so now I'm gonna actually remove the canisters from this bracket. Looks like it's a 13. I don't know where my 13 is, so I'm gonna send it with the 14. There you go, and we can throw this trash ass bracket away. The included bolts are at 5mm. Yep. So I believe the things mount like this. Yeah, like that, and then the other one. Like that. You get these bolts back. Do not do what I just did. Okay, so luckily I'm parting out my old car, so I have a bunch of spare parts. Yeah, so I have backups now with unrusted. Like, even looking at this, my old car, even though it had a bunch more problems, like just random, like just misuse, not taken care of, like this new car is just like, the guy took care of it, but it just rusted. My other one, guy did not take care of it, but it was not as rusted. Yeah, exact same part number, everything, so. get back to actually installing this thing. So, as I was saying, I believe this one goes like this. Yep. Just like that. Okay, so you're gonna have to remove your charge pipe and everything. If you have an aftermarket one, you probably know how to disconnect it, but there's a couple C-clamps holding on one side, and then the clip on the other side, you pull it up, and then, yeah, so it's out. And now, this new mount is gonna connect right up to this bolt right here. So I'm hoping, looks like it's not too dirty, so it should be good. So it's a couple hours later. After much frustration, I finally got this in here. I had some doubts. I thought it wouldn't fit, or it was like a 335 one. I have a 135, so it wasn't fitting, but I took a look at the picture again. I was trying to fit it with this top piece under this metal piece, but then when I took a deep look at the instructions, I realized that theirs is butting up against it on the side here, like this, and then I was able to fit it in. Okay, so basically this is how it sits in the engine bay. Basically what I did is I did both of these. I trimmed, basically I took a file and I filed this whole edge right here, but you don't, I did both of them, but you only have to do this one, and I did a little bit right on the side here. So just right, so you just file that basically all the way down, not all the way, file that down, file this down, and that gave it enough clearance for where it can fit in. You could see a little bit of where I filed, but basically you file the second ridge and the top ridge and a little bit on that edge, that where it's touching. I don't know if you can see it, like right. Alright, so basically I lost like a whole SD card worth of footage. I have no idea what happened to it. It's just gone. So I don't even know what other videos I lost, but I lost some of this video. So let's just get into it. Basically, this is 2 years later, so you know, it's good. Vacuum canister relocation is good, no issues, but I just wanted to show you know, how it was routed. So these lines on top of the valve cover, they go to the tops of the vacuum canisters. You can see one right there. Then the bottoms of those goes into that brake booster line that connects to the vacuum pump with the 2 ports. So that goes from there, and then from here, you can see it's kind of a mess because I have the P58 coils and all that. But basically, these lines here, they go to one side of the vacuum, what do they call it? Vacuum solenoids, and then the other lines go into the wastegates. You can see one line right there is going down there. Can't really see the wastegate. Yeah, you can't really see, but you can see like it freed up a bunch of space right here. You can even like see the turbos, which were impossible before. But yeah, it's kind of a mess, but I'll put the diagram up and it's pretty self-explanatory. So also I forgot to mention, when I was mounting the actual relocation bracket to the engine mount arm, the bolt was a little too long, so I had to use a couple of washers. I'm not too sure why that was. You can also just cut the bolt and that'll also work. But keep in mind, I bought the kit like 2 years ago, so they may have updated the kit to put a shorter bolt in. So just use your own discretion, but I still wanted to mention that as well. So overall, I'm actually happy with this vacuum canister relocation. Like, it freed up a bunch of space in my engine bay, because before you just had like this ugly space right here, but now it's all freed up. As you can see, I didn't end up getting the inlets yet. Reason being, I wanted to focus more on suspension and stuff like that, so I did get an LSD. I did some control arm stuff like that. I did some weight reduction, got the sunroof delete, so that's why I didn't get the inlets yet. That is still the plan eventually. But yeah, like, there's a bunch of free up space, and you know, you're not sacrificing any room on this side. So once these are gone, I have a bunch of plans, so we'll see. Like, you know, freeing up more space is a good thing, and that's all I gotta say.
So if you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want more content. You already know I have a bunch of plans, so stay tuned. Anyways guys, thanks so much for watching.